Bears, they're terrifying, aren't they? They can run faster than us, their paws are bigger than our heads, they can climb trees, and they're stronger than us. So you'd think they have to be scary. No, they're actually pretty shy, they're timid, and they're just trying to survive. Bears are not as scary as people think in America, and they have numerous benefits in terms of economics of local towns and in terms of wildlife ecosystems. When I was about 10 years old, I went camping in North Carolina with my family and some friends, and in the middle of the night, we heard like rustling outside, and it was a bear, and I was so scared because all I had heard was, "Oh, bears are scary. They've got sharp teeth and big claws, and they'll kill you." But as you can tell from me being here right now to give the speech, it didn't turn out that way, and I'm fine. Some reasons that bears aren't as bad as public opinion. There's a very low death rate in the North America from actual fatal bear attacks, and they spread seeds and nutrients around forests and wildlife ecosystems, and they're good for the economies because they bring in tourism and like people coming to film and view bears. Grizzly bears and black bears are the most prominent bears in North America. There's about 55,000 grizzly bears left in existence, and 600,000, black bears in North America. A majority live in Canada or Alaska, so the lower 48 doesn't have as many. There's actually only about 1,500 grizzly bears in the lower 48, and black bears live in 40 U.S. states, including actually Florida. Bears have a very low fatal attack rate. There have only been 97 people killed by bears in the United States since the year 1900, according to Vox.com. 26 fatal bear attacks were by bears in captivity, and 24 of those bear attacks were in Alaska. So the lower 48, again, only has 47 fatal bear attacks in 120 years. Deaths per year, just to put in perspective how low that number is, champagne bottle corks kill 24 people per year. 13 people every year are killed by vending machines, and then only 0.8 people are killed by fatal bear attacks. One reason is bears are timid. They don't just go out and hunt people. They're not like, "Oh, let's see how many humans I can kill today." They are almost always just looking for food when they encounter humans, whether it be at a campsite or at their house or just in the forest. Especially black bears, they're very timid. Like, there have been people who have been caught between a black bear cub and her mom, which is just the worst scenario, and the bear doesn't actually attack the person, just kind of waits for them to leave so she can gather her cub and they can move on. Bears have a lot of environmental benefits, whether it be that they're a good indicator species, according to bearsmart.com, which means that when scientists see and biologists see bears in an area, it shows that the area is thriving in terms of plant life, fish life, berries, fruits, and nuts. And then they help fertilize forests by when they eat, whether it be salmon, and drag the carcasses throughout the forest. That spreads nutrients, which fertilize the forest. And then they also spread seeds to grow the forest by eating nuts, fruits, and berries. Economic benefits. Bear photography and tourism is a huge thing in like the South and the North, where just anywhere that bears are. The Vince Chute Wildlife Sanctuary charges $250 for a one-day photography pass, where you can go in. There's part of it's a tour, and they bring you around the forest, and then you get to see bears in the wild and take pictures of them. But if you want to do videography, which is just filming videos, whether it be a documentary or just for your own personal use, it's $550 to $750 per day. SaveBristolBay.org reported that bear viewing services brought in $34.5 million in revenue in the year 2017. So, in conclusion, bears have a very low attack rate on humans, especially not fatal attacks. And then they benefit local ecosystems by like fertilizing and spreading forest, and then they bring money into local economies by way of tourism. Now, I hope that you understand the impacts that bears have, and that they're not actually just these terrifying monsters. They're they're beneficial for humans, and we need to protect them and keep them around. Thank you.